Let's see if the Nets can continue this sweet offensive start. LeVert off the handoff from Allen. Here he comes slithering into the paint, off balance, and he's headed to the free throw line.
37 of them in the fourth quarter and overtime to get a win. And as we know, Boston's a very good defensive team, and they were throwing everybody at him, and it didn't matter.
The Wahoo Cabarros's three won't go, and then Siakam, NBA's reigning most improved player. And he's probably shown the same improvement last year to this incredibly. Brooklyn Nets, 4 of their first 5 from the field. They've opened up a 6-point lead. Gasol straightaway 3.
Are accolades. He wants to win basketball games as much as possible, but he did acknowledge that it may popularity just a bit, guys.
Stephanie, I wonder if growing up, Caris LeVert ever dreamed of one day making the all-bubble team. But what a story he's been. Siakam extends and goes glass. So tough on that box, especially with that face-up maneuver. But that gruesome leg injury stand that he overcame as LeVert misses on a little floater here. It's then tapped out. Temple on an open 3. And the rebound cleared by Lowry. There was a time that people wondered, what kind of player he'd be when he came back. He is playing at an all-star level. What a move by Anunoby!
It really is his health. He's 4 years in the league. He's missed 105 games. That's the question. Missed 27 games this year. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be a very good player, but that's still very much in question.
Here's Siakam, faces up, tough matchup here against LeVert. Double team, Lowry on a 3. Raptors have hit 5 straight shots. Offensive rebound, that is Van Vliet. Take a 2-point lead. 7 straight points. Johnson, this is a deep 3 splash.
Well, Jock Vaughn would like them to 51 in game 3.
Drive by Van Vliet. He'll reset. Here comes Lowry to drive and then a little flip.
Well, that's the problem, though, with Brooklyn. They're switching a lot. So Caris LeVert handling the ball all the time, and he's proven he can play and play very effectively.
LeVert double teamed underneath, and a crowd trying to thread the needle to Allen. They turn it over. Here comes Siakam, guarded by Johnson, coughs it up, and that'll be a Raptors turnover.
Nick Nurse realizes that they're going to give up a number of three-point attempts. They're going to try to contest them hard, and they've done a great job of that, being the best three-point percentage defense in the league. It's difficult.
Boy, what a start by Caris LeVert and the Nets. He's got 11 points on 4 of 6 shooting. Siakam has the answer for the Raptors. How about the shooting so far? Brooklyn 57%, and the Raptors even better at 60. Whistle blown as LeVert is of 100 first place votes.
Well,
simple three-pointer won't go.
It's really interesting with Nick Nurse too, because people focus on his ability to use and willingness to use a lot of different defenses. They will go
at 11.
Well, the one thing Brooklyn's got, they've got hard-playing guys, and they have a lot to play for. Tyler Johnson released earlier in the year, really playing for his career here. Chris Chiozza on the floor, playing to prove that he belongs in the NBA. Jared Allen fighting to try to be inserted deep and do it with elite conditioning.
Good looking shot by Temple. That won't go. So a 4-point lead for the Raptors. As we come up on the final 60 seconds of this opening quarter. That's shooting after a strong start has gone cold. Ibaka thought about it. Here he comes down the paint. Little floater. Nets wanted to travel. No whistle.
Ibaka's played very, very well in this series, averaging almost 17 a game. He's made 5 of his 11 threes. Hasn't missed a free throw. And we know he's a great presence at the rim defensively.
Musa again. So 3-point game. What a shot and what a finish!
One, because I don't like the quality of shot you get on the first one. But if you can get that shot on a 2-for-1, Spiro, I'll take it.
The Raptors with 21 points in the paint. They're shooting 61%. 6 seconds to shoot. Brody on Skuruc. A little bit short. It's saved by Musa. Raptors push the other way with Siakam. Powell from three. Offensive rebound and bucket. He cleans it up.
Well, that's a gun down the stretch. A dunk and an offensive rebound putback. This was their guy that they grew up watching, that motivated them, that they looked up to, and to see the depth of sorrow of the younger players in this league is really what stuck with me, how much he had meant to all of them.
It seems surreal in the aftermath, and it still does all these months later. Let's get more now from Stephanie.
Well, one thing that Kobe Bryant wasn't
watching Brian Shaw try to hold it together, the sorrow that he felt, and the shock of losing a good friend who had meant so much to so many people in the game. That's a day that I'll remember the rest of my life. Nick Nurse is going to play those guys.
Just makes you appreciate the level of talent, Stan. Once you get to this level at the NBA, three-pointer from Davis won't go. And some of the tough decisions that you coaches have to make. Chioza, second three-pointer of the quarter. Now, if you've just joined in what promises to be a terrific second-round semifinal series. Johnson into the corner. This is Thomas getting a friendly bounce.
I think the Eastern Conference semifinals are shaping up to be outstanding. Miami Heat playing great. Don't see much chance for Indiana to get back in that series without Sabonis. Miami, Milwaukee in the second round could be good, and Boston, Toronto will be an absolutely great series. Two teams who are both good at both ends of the floor. That's going to be a fun one to watch.
Stanley Johnson unable to put it down. So a 25-point Raptors lead. We come up on the final 6 and change of this first quarter. The Raptors closing in on what will be their first postseason series sweep in their 25-year history. Davis resets. Here is Boucher. Davis from deep. Splash.
That is their 19th three tonight between the two.
Guys had to make some tough decisions, taking their families into account. And Thomas trying to take advantage. Anderson kind of got caught in midair, turns it over. Hollis Jefferson at the head of the field. And the Raptors just continue to pour it on. Paul Watson, regulation game. Musa will dribble out the final seconds, and it is over. The Toronto Raptors have posted their first ever playoff